Okay, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whichever time you're listening or watching this business presentation. So much believe you had a great day or you're beginning your day in a great way. Okay, this is to welcome you to the Become More campaign in partnership with Norland Industrial Group Company. Now, first and foremost, I will especially introduce you to the man who God used in showing me this opportunity in the person of Mr. Romeo Ode Oko, who happens to be a marine engineer by profession, founder of RO Foundation, that is Romeo's Foundation, um, CEO of Onyx Properties, and as well as Northern Africa's #1 Elite top prize earner as long as Norland Industrial Group is concerned, and the very first yellow diamond as long as Norland Industrial Groups is concerned. Now, as well as introducing my humble self, my name is Mr. Martin Zimbabwe. I'm a serial and social entrepreneur, a business coach, founder, and chairman of the Pluto Group of Company, a mentor, and equally an investor. Now, let's see what this campaign or this project can help you achieve. You might be asking or be wondering why or what is the essence of this campaign. Number one is to help you achieve healthy family. A lot of families out there, regardless of the money they possess or they have in possession, don't live healthy or happily. Why? Because most of them lack their health. A good number of them as well lack what is called money or not having proper inflow in the family. That as well can equally destabilize the healthy well-being of a family. Having exotic lifestyles, a lot of us coming up, we have dreamt of living the best of life, having the best of things in our possession, but unfortunately our world or our country has positioned us in such a way that we live below our means. Day after day, we go to jobs that we're not happy doing. At the end of the month, we receive a certain peanut, which is called salary. And most importantly, having what is called cash flow. Cash flow. Everybody wants to have what is called cash flow because trust me, without cash flow, I don't think any man will be complete. Any man who have wide dreams and expectations without cash flow, I don't think he will be complete. Now let's um, take a look at this video. It's not okay. Let's move on. You'll get the videos as time goes on. Now, but what is the current reality in our country? Come to think of it, as at 2019, February 12 and 14, over 91 million Nigerians are desperately poor, says what Poverty Club. You can imagine what that would be currently. This was at 2019. We are currently in 2021. And in a couple of months, will be in 2022. What do you think the Poverty Club will be like in Nigeria currently? Probably half and quarter of the population of the Federation, which is over like 150 million, right? Now, factors or things that have kept people poor. Number one is fear. Fear of taking action. Fear of, I don't know if this thing is for me. I don't know if I should. I don't know if we should. I don't know. You keep asking yourself, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. But trust me, fear has two definitions. Either you face everything and rise, or you forget everything and remain where you are. Now, absolute mental programming. Absolute mental programming, having a certain mental state. Meanwhile, our federation or our country or our society or our community has placed us all in a certain realm, which a good number of us seems not to grow. We seem not to progress. We seem to live on that benchmark. And what is that benchmark like? What is that benchmark like? Okay, go to school, get a job, go to school, get good grades, get a job, work for 35 years of your life and die, retire and die. That is the absolute mental programming that our society has placed us on. Or for the other classes of people is go to school, finish your school, get somebody to work for, work all the rest of your life until you die. But trust me, that isn't how things are supposed to be. That isn't how things are supposed to be. Because if you have wide dreams for yourself, do you think with the job you have today or with whatsoever you're doing today, you can complete what's this word? Do you think with what you're currently doing, it can help you achieve your dreams? I can clearly remember back in the days while growing up, we see helicopters, we see jets, we see airplane, we see different aircraft and the rest of them. We envision them. We say, when I grow up, I want to possess this. I want to buy this for my mom. I want to buy this for my dad. But the absolute truth is that even buy, come on, a bicycle, majority of us that make those claims back in the days cannot even afford to. Why? Because of our society programming. We have been programmed in a certain way that we don't rise, we don't do anything. We just walk in that very class or in that very programming state that our society has kept us in. And unfortunately, that isn't helping a whole number of persons. And that is why half and a quarter of the entire population of the Federation is absolutely what? Absolutely poor. Now let's move on. Seeking approval from the opinions of others. I'm sorry for you if you're one of them. If you're one of the types that you wait for your friend or you wait for Chukwudi or you wait for Okechukwu to say, okay, do this thing. Okay, don't do this thing. I'm sorry for you, because at the end of the day, you only realize that Okechukwu will ask you not to do something and he will go behind bars and do that thing and prosper or succeed on it. So it is better you take firm decisions, take those actions. Let it be that those things did not work out for you. They are part of what? Life lessons, and as well as part of your achievement. The only reason why you see super successful persons, like my mentor will always say, for him to be a billionaire, he has lost countless millions. For you to be a millionaire, you must have done things that certainly might not work out for you. Or will you say, because I did this business last 2 years, it did not work out for me, let me just sit in my house and fold my arms? No, take actions. As you take actions on a regular basis, it counts. It draws you closer to the success you have always hunger for. Procrastination, the people with the mindset of I'll do today, I'll do tomorrow, I'll do next tomorrow. A majority of them end up not doing anything. Why? Because they keep procrastinating and end up making no progress. Now, but what is the solution, you might ask? What is the solution? Is it to go get more academic degrees? Absolutely no. The solution isn't to go get more academic degrees, because out there are countless Nigerians searching for jobs with their degrees, PhDs, BSc, Masters, and so on. But unfortunately, there are less jobs available out there. So this isn't the way forward. Now, this was when Dangote posted for the job position of a truck driver. You can imagine over six PhD persons or candidates applied for this job. Over 740 master degree holders applied alongside. Talk more of the BSc holders. What do you think that would look like? Now, I have a job. For you saying you have a job, trust me, you have no control of the time. You are always in motion, but making no progress. You are always in motion, but making no progress. On the cash flow quadrant, we have the B, we have the E, S, B, and I. The E, which is for the employee, the S, which is for the small business owners, the B for the big business owners, and the I for the investors. It is normal, absolutely normal for you to go from being an employee to becoming a business owner. But it is abnormal, or it is not normal for you to remain and die as an employee. A whole lot of persons back in the days started from being an employee, but virtually did not ended up being employees. If you go to the world wealthiest list on Forbes, there is nobody you will see on that list that is an employee or a small business owner. They are basically big business owners and investors. So move from the B from the E part of the cash flow quadrant down to the B part of the cash flow quadrant. Now you have no control of your time, which is absolutely true. You're working hard, but not going far. Year after year, you're still on a single spot. Your boss doesn't care. Yes, you have expenditures to do, you have bills to cater for every day of your life. But how come you receive salary in just 12 times of the year? Meanwhile, you have expenditures for 365 days, and then you're being paid for just 12 times in the year. Isn't that crazy? Have you ever thought of that? Now, salary is never enough, and it can never be enough. You can imagine what your salary is going through as the moment it comes in. A lot of persons exhaust their salary even before it comes in, which is very true. And once the salary is there, is to what? Is to rectify and clear debt. Now, job. What is the full definition of job? That is simply the journey of the broke. Your salary is the bribe they give you to what? To forget your dream. All successful persons have one thing in common. What is that? Leverage. Leverage is the power to earn more and more while working less and less, either by having people or money working for you. Our economy has changed, but it only takes you to understand that our economy has changed. You will never make a move. Let's take a look at how our economy has changed drastically over the past 20 to 50 decades. In the 1880s, we were operating in the Industrial Revolution. Absolutely, back in the 1880s, go to school, you're already having jobs waiting for you, well-paying jobs. In fact, some companies will even come down to school to book some students ahead. There's well-organized pension plan and so on. But the world isn't in that revolution anymore. We have moved from the Industrial Revolution down to the Computer Revolution, where people like Bill Gates made most of the money, and we're in the what? We're in the bracket of the wealthiest in the world for over decades. Now, Bill Gates happened to understand that the world moved from the Industrial Revolution down to the Computer Revolution. He came up with Microsoft and so on, Analog and the rest of them. And that alone made him what? The wealthiest man on earth for over decades. We moved to the 1990s where people like Larry Page launched Google and the rest of them. They understood that the world has moved. There was need for Google. There were need for search engine, SMO and the rest of them. They made available those things and then the world paid heavily for it. Now we understand that we moved down from the internet revolution down to the information revolution, where people like Linda Ikeji started up blogs and the rest of them. And today they are what? They are super wealthy. Why? Because they understood that the world has changed. Now, in the year 2020, we launched into the connected economy. What is the connected economy? The age of self-reliance. Infinite possibilities. Now, you might not understand what or how the connected economy operates, but I want to let you know something, that you have been participating actively in the connected economy ever since the connected economy launched. And how does that operate? You have a friend of yours that walked into your residence or your home or your house and say, wow, I love this, your wall curtains. They are beautiful. They are this, they're that. Okay, awesome. And then next thing you say, I got it from this, my customer in the market or at so and so location. You pick up your own phone by your own self, call that so-called seller of those wall curtains, and you do what? I'm sending a customer to your shop. Make sure you treat her well. What have you just done? You have made connection. Your friend will go to the seller and purchase those curtains, and the seller will make money and you will not make money. Isn't that crazy? But what if you strike a deal and say, for every connection or for every customer I bring for you or I recommend you to, you pay me a certain amount of money. So on. We do that for our outfits. Your friends see you putting on a good outfit. Wow, I love this outfit. Where do you get it from? This is my tailor that sold it, this and that. Your tailor make money, you don't make money. Error. Now let's take a look at some persons operating in the connected economy and those in the industrial economy. Mark Zuckerberg, of 36 years old, launched Facebook about 18 years ago. Facebook CEO currently is worth over $100 billion. Who is in possession, acquired Instagram, and as well as WhatsApp. Now, Facebook has only existed for about 15 to 17 years in the world globally. But let's take a look at our own very own, Aliko Dangote, who has been in the industrial economy since the age of 22. That is 40 years actively participating in the industrial economy. What is his net worth? Just $10.5 billion. You might ask yourself, but this man owns this, owns that. It is not by having all those things. It is by understanding the power of the connected economy. The world has moved. Facebook obviously don't need an office or a branch in Nigeria to make money. Their branch is your cell phone. As long as you log in, make your purchase of subscription, and log into your Facebook, like people's pictures, post, comments, and so on. They make certain amounts of dollars from that activities. Multiply by how many million Nigerians that actively use Facebook on a daily basis. Multiply by how many persons that use Facebook in Africa, then multiply globally. Why won't he be wealthy? The power of the connected economy. So same thing applies to what? Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is obviously not a producer nor manufacturer of all products you see on the Amazon platform or portal, but he only does what? He connects you, the buyer, to the seller and make a certain percentage or commission or bonus, whichever way you want to call it. And today, Jeff Bezos is the most wealthiest person on planet Earth. Isn't that crazy? And our own very own, Folosho Olakinja, who has been in the what? Industrial revolution or economy for the past 40 years as well. And she has only the net worth of $1.5 billion. Can you compare? Jeff Bezos launched Amazon in 1990s. 1990s to date, how many years is that? And compare the net worth, compare everything. Do you want to take advantage of the connected economy? I ask you, then become a connector. How? You might ask. This is what you need to do. Number one, make a firm decision. Plug into the system and start immediately. Turn your liabilities into assets. But you might ask, how do I turn my liabilities into assets? We have been using so many liabilities in our homes. Come to think of it, your toothpaste, you've been using toothpaste, maybe Close Up or a B, whatsoever toothpaste you've been using for the past years or decades. But have you ever think of it? Has any representative from either Close Up office come down to your residence and say, Mr. Chukwudi, this is, let's say this is a little parcel to say thank you for being a loyal customer for the past 30 years? The answer is absolutely no. Why? Because the company isn't even aware of you. That is the truth. All they know is that they make sales on a regular basis, but they don't know you, and they don't care or want to know you even in the next 20 years to come. But here comes a company we partner with known as Norland. Norland gives you products and reward you for using her products. Let's take a look at that. Norland has its healthy and herbal products, herbal toothpaste. You make use of this toothpaste, super amazing toothpaste without any side effects, produced from absolutely nature products. There is the toothpaste you use for the day, and there is that you use for the night after the entire day, all day work. Now, same thing applies to the coffee. We use our normal beverages, Milo and the rest of them. All those stuffs as well have some content of caffeine, which is not good for the liver. But these are natural coffees which you take, and it has so many side benefits attached to it, which there's a special section to explain all the benefits and purpose of this product as soon as you onboard the system. The magic frying pan. Have you ever think of it that there will be ever a frying pan that you can fry with less oil or no oil at all? In Norland, you can get that while you're being rewarded for using that. We have the magic or the energy banglet, as well as so many benefits alongside. Your blood pressure, your cells, the entire cells in your system, it has super amazing benefits, which will be explained as well as you come on board the system. It will be explained better. The alkaline retainer cup, um, body lotions and hair shampoo. So many of us, we spend heavily on body lotions, and at the end of the day, we still don't get what we want. Why not take a look at this? Make use of this company, make use of Nolan's body lotions, and equally get rewarded for using them. Anti-aging spray. A lot of persons want to remain young forever. Amazing product that can help you achieve and maintain your skin. Now, how do you get all these products? You make a one-time shopping of household items worth how much? 87,000 naira. Minimum 87,000 naira. Now, when you make a purchase of home or household items, you get the access to choose randomly from the company's products. Product worth of 87,000 naira will be given you, which is the value for your money. Number one, you get. Secondly, you get to plug into Nolan offers. And what is the Nolan offers? A retirement plan, multiple earnings, not just you making purchase of those products and using them, but getting paid for as well, what? Using them and sharing the experience. Exclusive reward plan, where you get to qualify for amazing trips. You go on an all expense paid trip. Imagine traveling out of the country without paying a single dime. Wow. Has your company you've been working with for the past how many years or decades, have they taken you out of even Nigeria or even your current states or zone where you operate from, and pay and take care of all tuition alongside your transport, your accommodation, your feeding? The answer is no, but in Nolan, it is possible. You qualify for amazing trips, Mauritius, Dubai, and so on. And you as well can qualify for the next upcoming vacation by February. You get to plug into the company's franchise system, where you get to own shares in a multi-billion dollars company. Health nourishing products, of course, which is what you get. Why Nolan, or why did the Become More campaign choose to partner with Nolan? Number one-time purchase, lifetime international partnership, an opportunity to own shares with a multinational brand, a company operating in over 30 countries in the world and more. Fast-moving daily consumables, preventive health line products, no compulsory monthly target. Nobody is asking you to make sure you do this, to make sure you buy so and so number of products or auto ship. Nobody's asking you to do that. You have access to earn monthly and weekly accumulation of points for your cars and house incentives, where you get to qualify for cars, house. The company, of course, give you brand new car. Wow, you've never heard of this. It is possible with Nolan. Why not get on board the system and let's make this money alongside, qualify for the amazing benefits that come alongside with it. Qualify for next upcoming trips. You can absolutely be among the next couple of next set of persons that we would be traveling with for our all expense paid trip. No breakaways. Now, you might be asking, but how strong is the company? Nolan have been in existence for the past 13 years. For the past 13 years. The company was launched in 2008. You can take a look at the company's progress. That is the starting year in 2009, the year of development, 2010, year of international strategy, 2011, year of Thanksgiving, 2012, year of branding, 2013, year of global expansion, 2014, year of strategic chain stores, 2015, year of building glory, 2016, year of transit, 2017, year of breakthrough, year of tech energizing, and as well as year of what? International markets development, and so on. The company has been in existence for what? 13 years, which is this year, making it 13 years of being in existence. Now, for any company to exist for beyond 10 years, the company has attained what is called momentum stage. Imagine thinking of just having to ask yourself that, can Coca-Cola go close up one day? It's not possible. Why? They are already in their momentum stage. Come rain, come sun, the company is there. Now, why do we choose to partner with them? They handle their manufacturing, shipping, operation, technology, warehousing, certification, product development, accounting, international expansion, and salaries. And we choose to we decided to be their connectors. The company, of course, like I mentioned, have been in existence for 13 years. Now, 8 powerful ways to earn in Norland. Pay close attention. If you have not been paying close attention at this point, I will be unveiling the ways you can earn from this great system. But in this business presentation, I will only be unveiling 3 basic ways you can earn, and the other 5 well reserved for those who come on board the system, get to access the remaining 5, making it a total of 8 powerful ways to earn from this system. Now, the first way to earn from the system is known as the what? The retail profit. We have the group performance bonus, we have the maintenance bonus, the fast start bonus, leadership honorable bonus, we have retail order bonus, we have fortune card bonus, and we have the benefit bonus. Wow. Let's take a look at the retail profit. This is where you get 20% and above on every product, what retail you do. Let's say, take for instance, you come on board with a minimum package of 87,000 Naira and product worth of 87,000 Naira we are giving to you. You are using that product and a friend of yours maybe see the product or came across the product in your residence or something and say, wow, what's this? What does it do for you? Or what do you do with it? And you say, okay, this is it. Wow, I love this product. Can I get it? Absolutely, you get it at the rate of a distributor price, and you choose to sell at the rate of the selling price. Imagine that is a typical example on the screen there, where you come on board as a distributor and you have access to, let's say, take for instance, this product is 16,000 Naira, and you choose to sell to somebody, or you have somebody who require or demand for the product, you sell at the rate of 19.2. That is, you're making a profit of 3,200 on a single bottle. Come to think of it, you have somebody who needs it 10. You make 32,000 Naira extra profits. Isn't that amazing? You sell 100 packs, you make 320. But note, and mind you, our focus is not on selling. Why? Because a whole lot of persons have the narrative of the entire industry of network marketing being to sell products. We don't encourage selling. The product worth of 87,000 Naira that will be given to you, it's for your own consumption. Make use of those products. In that way, you can get your health. The Become More campaign is basically after 3 things to help you achieve health freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom. So there is no way you can guarantee your health if you're not making use of the product. The answer is absolutely how. Because if you're not making use of the product, then there is no health benefit from the system. That is a fact. But we encourage you to make use of the product, but in as much as you emphasize on this, most persons have selling in their blood. Come to think of it, they must want to sell. So you're free to do that. Now, we have the fast start bonus and the product voucher. This is where you make the money from the system. But before that, you might ask, or you might have a question, how do I connect people to this system from home or from anywhere I am in the world without convincing, marketing, and without selling products? Now take a close attention, pay attention to this. We ask you to make use of the system. What is the full definition of system? Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money, live your dream, right? A system with a weekly income potential of 600,000 to 2.4 million Naira weekly. Pay close attention. This is where the money is in the system. Don't miss out this part for any reason, nor fast forward. Pay close attention. Now, no financial risks, no huge investment capital, less time required, no professional expertise. Don't tell yourself that I'm just an ordinary graduate. If common a recharge card seller like Mr. Romeo, my good upline and mentor in the system, can come from being a recharge card seller in the city of Calabar to becoming a multi-millionaire in the system, then I think you have to pay close attention. You don't need to be a professional to make money in this industry. All you need to do is copy and paste. Know what you are required to do and do it. It's as simple as that. The money follows. No manufacturing, international presence. You can travel to Uganda tomorrow and decide to go to Norland office in Uganda. Yes. You can travel to Ghana and decide to go to Norland office in Ghana. Yes. You can travel to go to Tanzania and decide to go to Norland office in Tanzania. Same thing applies at other countries in which Norland is currently present in. You can pass over this to your children. For goodness sake, I can't overemphasize on this. Can you transfer your jobs to your children? The answer is no. Can you transfer your business to your children? The answer is as well no. Have you think of this? Why most wealthy persons, even after they pass on, regardless of the amount of money they left behind for their family or for their children, they still, in no due time, the family or the children go poor and broke? Majority, why? Because they can't manage the business. They are not yourself who started the business and built it to that very stage. But imagine passing a system, already having its form of regulation, and then your children is just to make money from the system and that's all. Isn't that crazy? Now, in 2015, the company Norland were certified with the MLM license, which was issued by the Ministry of Commerce in China, where the company has its head office. Now, what are these systems you can use to connect your friends? Number one is contact recommendation. We say, send this message to your contact. Hello, I recommend you to an NGO running the Become More campaign here in Nigeria. They might contact you for business partnership. The reason you can see Kano is because I'm talking to Kano people at the moment. You can edit that to put either Abuja, or even leave it blank. Why? Because any of your contacts can attend this meeting, can see this video presentation, can see any of the systems without having to attend physical meetings and become partners, and the company or the system work with them regardless of their location. The second system, use the questionnaires, give flyers, give the company's flyers to your friends, to people you come across on a daily basis. Research has shown that we meet the average of what? 8 persons on average every day. Give these questionnaires to them. These are for people that say, I don't have any contacts. I'm new in this state. I'm new in this city. I'm new in this country. You can as well grow in the system by using the questionnaire. The online survey, you can as well recommend your friends online and get them attend the meeting, just like this. Radio jingles, these are for people that are exclusively reserved. They don't have time. We ask them to sponsor radio jingles. Of course, you should know that will cost you a little money, but at the end of the day, the people who attend the section from the radio jingle, they get to connect to the system, you make money. Now, do you want to generate 600 to what? 3 million naira over the period of 3 to 6 months working from home or from your current location? It is very possible. Begin with the senior member package, 87,000 naira only. Now, when you come on board, the 87,000 naira will work with you to use the system to connect 4 of your friends. But let's say, take for instance, you connect on average just 2 of your friends. What happens? The company pays you 28,000 naira cashback plus 40,000 naira free product voucher, which gives you 40,000 naira worth of products that you can as well decide to sell or use, making a total of 68,000 naira. Now, with this package of 87,000 naira, you have the potential to earn over 600,000 naira weekly. But on average, let's say just 20% success rate, that is 120,000 naira, way more beyond the money you came on board with. And remember, you have been given value for your money, which is product worth of 87,000 naira for your own use. And the company, you automatically, that gives you a distributorship or a partner with the company. You have the capacity or the potential to earn monthly 2.4 million naira. Super amazing. Now let's take a look at those that want to generate 3 million to 14 million over the course of 3 to 6 months. What do? Come on board with a bronze package of 167,000 naira. Connect 2 of your friends using the system. We don't ask you to go and talk, market, or sell product to them. Let the system connect these people for you. Recommend them, let us call them, let them attend to meetings like this, and then what? Get them started. You connecting two of your friends, the company pays you back 56,000 naira cash back plus 80,000 naira free product voucher, making a total of 136,000 naira in value. Now, note that the two persons you are connecting have to be on board with the same package. It is not mandatory, but this calculation is for people who you connect coming on board with the same 167,000 naira each. That is when you're being paid 56,000 plus 80,000 naira free products, making a total of 36,000 naira, with a weekly potential of 1.2 million naira and a monthly potential of 4.8 million naira. Now, this is it. It's very simple. Use the product, share the experience using the system, get rewarded, which is being paid from the system, teach others to do the same, which is mentorship. Now, I call this the Become More Silver Good package. You come on board the 350,000 naira package. You connect two of your friends with the same package of 350,000 each. The company pays you 112,000 naira cash back plus 160,000 naira free product voucher, making a total of 272,000 naira in value, and a weekly income potential of over 2.4 million naira and the monthly income potential of 9.6 million naira. Now, the Become More Better package. You come on board 700,000 naira package, and then you connect two of your friends. The company pays you 224,000 naira cash back and product voucher for free product of 350,000 naira, making a total of 574,000 naira. With a weekly income potential of 6.8 million naira, 10% success rate in 3 months. That is about 27 million naira. This is when we work with you in hand. And I so much understand and believe that a whole lot of persons want to be worked with closely in order for them to achieve this. It is very possible. We make ourselves available in the Become More campaign. We say it is beyond mentorship because we hold you by hand and take you through financial freedom, because we have been there and will absolutely know how to get anybody who is coming from the scratch there. Now, the best Become More package, which is also known as the Diamond package, you come on board with a 1.350,000 naira package. As you connect two of your friends with the same package, Mr. Jack and Mr. Romeo, the company pays you 448,000 naira cash back plus free product voucher of 650,000, making a total of 1,098,000 naira. With a weekly income potential of 13.6 million naira, monthly income potential of 38.4 million naira, 10% success rate in 3 months. Amazing, 100 million naira. It is very possible. Now, for VIPs, we have the VIP package well reserved for people who say, I don't have time, I love the system, I want to make more money, but I don't have the time. Kindly send a DM at the end of this section. We would guide you on how to come on board the VIP package. Now, let's take a look at another bonus. We've just explained 2 bonuses, the benefit bonus, which I'll be explaining now, the fast start bonus and the retail bonus. Now, the benefits bonus, Norland has created perfect compensation plan that rewards everyone from the new members and those who are just coming into the system with little or no experience, all the way to a 7-figure superstar earner in the system. We have Supercar Amazing rewards, which we already have one coming up by tomorrow, which is the 23rd, when the company will be celebrating its 4th year in Nigeria. 4 years anniversary in Nigeria. A whole lot of cars will be given out in the headquarters in Nigeria, which is Lagos, Nigeria, precisely Ikeja, Allen Avenue. These are some car awards. You can see countless. Imagine you getting to qualify for a car of 5 million naira. The company hand over the keys of the car to you. You don't need to buy the car with your money. As long as we work with you towards qualifying for the car program, which of course on every section we have reserved persons we want to work with. So kindly let me know at the end of this section. If you want to be part of the Next Car Award, which will be by January, it is very possible. We'll work with you towards achieving that, and you qualify for the Next Car program. Now, in summary, take a look at this. Choose your pack or your preferred pack wisely. The 87K package, which is a senior member package, the bronze package of 167,000, which is the bronze package. We have the silver member, which is a 350K. We have the gold member, which is a 700K, and the diamond of 1.350. Choose your preferred pack wisely. Why come on board with 87,000 Naira when you have the capacity to come on board with 700,000 Naira? You only come to realize that you're shooting yourself on the foot. Now, let's take a look at some live beneficiaries and some of our mentors. This was in 2018 when the company sponsored a whole couple of persons on the first paid trip. Pay close attention. It's an all, yes, my upline down there, my leader as well, my mentor in the system, Mr. Romeo. Let's move on. This was in 2018. We have a couple of trips. You have the chance or stand the chance to qualify. This was Mauritius 2019. 2020, we were unable to go on any trip because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but 2021, we have gone for 2 trips, and as well as having one coming by December, you can still qualify for that. How hungry are you for success? These are some other car awards. These are house award. People who qualify for the house. You qualified for your house. The company gives you the money to set up your own home, because this is way beyond the house. The company gives you the money to set up your own edifice, your own home, and then you move into your home. This is Mr. Ray as well, who qualified for his home, and so many others, other live beneficiaries who have as well qualified for their homes in the system. That is my upline in his house as well, or my leader in the system. Now, let's take a look at this video. I don't know if it's going to play. Let's see. Wow, isn't coming up. Send it across to you. Now, in summary, what is the definition of POOR? Poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly. It's quite unfortunate. And you're ending your life like this. God, I have worked for 35 years, 40 years. What have I achieved? Only then will you realize that this is the only thing you have with you. Very crazy. And your children are asking, what are you going to leave behind? 3 concerns you may have at the moment. Does it work? Absolutely, it works. The success stories are there. You can go to Google and search Nolan success story. You can ask for success story videos, pictures, and so on. If we can do it, then you can do it. Can I do it? I just said it. If we can do it, if I can do it, as long as you are ready to follow the system, then you can do it. Will you help me? We make ourselves available even way beyond help. Morning, afternoon, night, we are available to guide you on what to do on your pathway to financial freedom. Now, you might say, I hate selling. I hate selling. We are not asking you to sell. The products given to you are for your own consumption, so use them. How to succeed? Start immediately. Get back to the person who sent you this video. Tell the person you're ready to come on board, either with the silver member package of 350, the gold member of 700, or the diamond of 1.350, or even the bronze of 167,000, or even the minimum senior member package of 87,000 Naira. Get on board this train and let's make this money together. Get a quick training, use the system to connect your friends. Note and mind you, please, do not try to convince anybody to join the system. We are not asking you to talk to anybody. Let us do the talking on your behalf. It is absolutely out of bounds. Don't start convincing anybody because they will not listen to you. Why? You don't have the results we have. So let us talk to them, show them the opportunity, and get them on board this train. Is that okay? And in only that way, you can become more with the system, become more campaign. We have come to the end of this section. At this point, I'll be choosing my partners. If you know you want to be among the next set of persons that will be qualifying for our CAR program by January 2022, and as well as you want to be among the next set of persons to qualify for an all expense paid trip vacation, and as well you want to create financial freedom for yourself, most importantly, then why not get on board this train? Now, what are the benefits you get to start now? It's called the first come, first serve benefit. Mastermind mentorship. You have me, myself, working with you in line with Mr. Romeo Ode, who happens to be my mentor as well, work with you in hand to grow in the system, get to qualify for free exotic vacations coming up next, like I mentioned, possible supports, work with you towards qualifying for your cars, house, and hotel. Super congratulations. Super. Welcome on board. In summary, choose your package and let's get you running on the system. I remain my humble self, Mr. Martins, and go to my DM now and send a message. Send a message on 080-2294-6691. I repeat, 080-2294-6691. Send a DM on WhatsApp and let's get you running on this train. Congratulations on board and see you at the top. Thank you.